Welcome, friends. Welcome to today's Reconsider It live stream. Best live stream that you're going to see all day today. Here in this live stream that you are now part of, you are going to get an hour of some very nice live looping as you are currently enjoying at this very time, at this very moment. There's going to be a lot more live looping coming in, my friends. Over the next hour, I'll be improvising all sorts of whatever. We do not know what it's going to sound like today. And that's the journey. Thank you for being here with me and the rest of us. At this time, we are hanging out. We're hanging out, chilling out to a beat that I made before the stream began. Slap this together real quick. We are just in a warm-up phase right now. We're getting ourselves situated. We're getting ourselves ready. Feeling pretty good right now. Feeling like I'm getting ready. It's good. Successful warm-up phase so far. Getting ready. I see Symptoms of Reality is into place. Hey, hey, says Symptoms of Reality. Hey, hey. Welcome, Symptoms. We are still in our warm-up phase right now. We're getting ourselves situated. Now, Symptoms of Reality is one of our regulars. And my regulars know what comes next during this warm-up phase. Because I take it upon myself for the duration of this live stream. Your success is just, it's very significant to me. And so I take it upon myself to do what I can to assist you in succeeding to the best of your capacity here in today's Reconsider It live stream. And what do you need? What do you need to succeed to the best of your capacity? Well, my regulars know. Symptoms of Reality already leaving the comment. Thinking ahead, coffee is ready. Yes, exactly. You need to drink, my friends. If you do not already have your drink, that's part of what this warm-up phase is for. We have got a few moments here, my friends. You can have any kind of drink at all. It could be some water, which is what I've got. I'm going to grab in just 1 second here. Symptoms of Reality says coffee. Might be coffee. That might be what you have. Maybe you've got some juice. Maybe you've got, I don't know, is there anything else? Is there any other kind of liquid on Earth? We said water, coffee, and juice. I think that's it. Those are the three options. You might have one of those. Whatever your drink is, my friends, grab a drink. I'm grabbing mine right now. We are going to do a warm-up cheers. It is going to be very, very good. It's just a practice one. Just practice. You're just getting a feel for it. But grab a drink. Here it comes. Here it comes. We're going to do this right now. We're doing it right now. This is just the practice one. We're doing our practice in the warm-up phase. I'm going to count to 3. We're going to clink on the camera. You are going to know that you're doing it with all of the rest of us. Oh, it's such a unifying experience. We're here together doing this. It's real good. Here it comes, my friends. On to 3. We're going to do this very unifying and fulfilling cheers. Watch how great it makes you feel. 1. After that, we got 2. My friends, this practice cheers will culminate right now with 3. Clink. Cheers, my friends. Oh, that's so good. what a successful Cheers moment that was. It's just the practice one, and we're already succeeding that hard. Man. Even still in this warm-up phase, this live stream is off to a good start. And you are part of that. You are part of that. I see Trusto coming in with the coffee cup as well. Very nice. I like it. 2 of them, in fact. 2 coffee cups, if you can believe that. Friends, I'm so excited about this warm-up phase. We did it. We did it. It worked so well. That warm-up beat that we just enjoyed together, that was a G. Tempo was 152.4. I like to look for patterns. I started doing that. Looking for patterns in like how many beats do I do in a certain BPM range, because it's all just spontaneous and random. My regulars know this, but for anyone who is new, welcome. You're in the right place. You made the right decision joining today. But everything I do is just absolutely random, just flying by the seat of my pants, building the plane while I'm flying it, all that kind of stuff. No idea what's going to happen. And that's what's going to happen right now. We're leaping into it. We're starting a stream right now. We have got a G. I'm looking over at my randomized list. I have my list here of just a randomized collection of the palettes I have pre-programmed with my various instruments and things. My randomized list tells me to go over to one that is tuned to the key of C. All right. Did it. Made it down to the key of C, my friends. My regulars know what comes next. Every time I go to one of my pre-programmed palettes, they have various filters and effects and things that make it sound like I'm using synthesizers, even though it's just my voice going through the microphone. And I never remember what they are. So I have to go remind myself, what did I just go? What did this randomizer send me to? What am I about to do? Which end is up? That's what's happening right now. So I'm going to remind myself of what's happening in this set of instruments I've made. And at the same time, you get to have a nice preview. Man, it's going to be so good. You'll be like, oh man, he's going to use those things to improvise. It's going to sound like this. And then it won't sound like that. And it'll be great. Let's find out what's going to happen together, my friends. All right. All right. We did it. Did it. First beat of the live stream, my friends. That one was tuned to the key of C. Beats per minute on it was 145.4. That one at the very beginning, I redid the beat, the drum beat at the very beginning. I felt it wasn't, synced exactly. Is that right? Synchronized. Would you say synced? Was it? It wasn't synchronized. It wasn't synchronized exactly right, to my standards. It probably would have been okay. A lot of times people tell me that I go to the perfectionist level with some things, including like, the precision of the little beat there. Part of why I get so precise is just because I'm, with it like that. But also, like, that particular effect, the stutter effect, depends on exactly how how long the loop is. So I like to make sure, even for technical, practical reasons, beyond just my personal preference, to perpetually perfect everything. Trusto says like this sounds like some Aboriginal tribal music. That is such a compliment. People have told me that before, that I tend to bring like a tribal kind of vibe, which again, that's a big compliment. I like that a lot. That's a humbling moment. Thank you for saying that. I'm down. Moser says, "Don't forget them bars later in the show, bruh." Yeah, I'm thinking more. I continue to think more about how to integrate rap, because I'm getting even another idea right now. I'm going to go over to the next beat, but I'm going to talk more about that too. My randomizer tells me to do some E right now, so let's do that. All right, we made it. It was the E that was closest to the C. Yeah, so rapping, I'm thinking more about that. I think it's probably a good idea for me to rap between songs when it's appropriate. That's what I did in the previous stream. Exactly, Trusto, as you say, doing some more practice, because I think that's appropriate to get more practice. Mink Grimes is in the place. Welcome, Mink. You made it. We're just about to go into the next song right here. This one's tuned to the key of E. But more about rapping, I'll talk more about that, because I think it's appropriate to continue to integrate that. I want to eventually get to the point where I can just completely freestyle an entire song, including verses and a chorus and all that, and of course the beats and everything. I could already fully improvise beats, but I want to be able to improvise an entire song and have it sound good, have it sound like my written stuff. By the way, if you've never heard my written stuff, anyone joining us, whether you're joining us in the chat or otherwise, on my homepage, or not my home, technically home, but the homepage of my YouTube page, just the, whatever you call it, landing page, I have a playlist just called Recon Raps. You should listen to that. That's my written rap, which is a lot more structured and sophisticated than my freestyles that I'm beginning to practice. So check out my written raps, including some studio produced, including some live performance, including live looping, including working with other producers. Check that out. It's a pretty good playlist. Just Recon Raps on my YouTube page. It's one of the featured playlists there. Anyway, yes, probably we'll continue with the freestyle raps on the live streams, because I do need to practice that. I can do written. I'm good with written, but freestyle raps was never something I could just do on command. But what I can do on command is launch into some more freestyle beats right now. I'm going to do that. So again, this one is tuned to the key of E. As always, my friends, I never remember what instruments I'm dealing with here. I got to remind myself real quick, what do these instruments sound like? What does the tuning of this key sound like? I remind myself of all this real quick. You get a nice preview, beginning first step of this journey we're going on together. Let's do it right now, my friends. Nice. Nice. I dig it. I dig it. My friends, once again, that was tuned to the key of E. Beats per minute is 132.5. Yeah, that one's pretty dope. I see some comments coming in about the raps. About the raps. To bring in some written bars. If you have not yet liked this video, my friends, please like this video. Time to diversify my talent portfolio, bruh. I'm trying to remember. I do have a show coming up. I have a show coming up in about a little over a month, maybe like a month and a half. I have a show coming up, so I gotta start practicing. I don't know. I assume I'm gonna get like a 30 minutes of time or something. Might be more. The guy I'm playing with, I've been playing with for mad years. I haven't played a show with him since before the pandemic, now that I'm thinking about it. But anyway, he is like the freestyle king. He does way the hell freestyles. His name's Denku, if you want to look him up. Tayamo Denku is his whole name. That's T-A-I-Y-A-M-O, Tayamo. And then second word is Denku, D-E-N-K-U. All right, I got it. I spelled it right. Tayamo Denku. He's like, Denku is the most successful guy who I ever saw, who I felt like he's the one who really came up. He's the one who really came up. But he has become a much more successful. He goes on tours multiple times a year. These are regional tours, national tours around the United States that he organizes. He's a very self-made kind of guy, very successful. His shows are so tight and solid. They're structured. And he does actually, now that I'm talking about Denku, this is really cool. You should see if you can find one of these videos on his YouTube page. So I'm just going to shout out Denku for like a minute here. But every show for many years now, he's been doing, at the end of the show, usually the final thing, but not always the final thing that he does. But he'll do a freestyle session. He freestyles a lot. Freestyle rap, that is. And he'll ask the people who are there, he's like, all right, everybody give me some words. And he'll get maybe like 10 or so. I don't know if it's a precise number he does every time, but it's roughly 10 or so that he does. And, it'll be whatever. People are like, elephant, whatever they say. And he keeps track of them all. Keeps track of them all in order. And he repeats them back in order before he starts freestyling. Then he launches into his freestyle, which is usually a cappella, but not always. And he freestyles, all 10 of them in order, and then does them backward in order. And it's really dope. It's I've seen him do it how many dozens and dozens of times. It's always impressive every time. It's always impressive. So anyway, yeah, he's playing a show and he wants me to play with him, so I'm gonna go and effectively open for him. Friends, it's pretty dope. We had a good little discussion session here. Maybe I'll talk about other rappers I know that I've met over the years, which have been numerous, and with whom I've collaborated. I did 2 songs with Denko. 2? Yeah, 2. All right, my friends, moving on to the next. Those people are actually AI, says Symptoms of Reality. I'd be pretty surprised if Denko was actually AI. I've known him for like 10 years. All right, D. We're going to a D, my friends. All right, doing it. As always, my friends, the next step is to go and check out what on earth are the instruments that I'll be improvising with. I do not remember. I get to remind myself. You get to also discover what it is I'll be improvising with. It's going to be such a good time. Let's do it, my friends. Before we do it, I see there's a question that says when. Both Moser and Trusto. When what? When did I? Oh, when is the show? Is that what you're asking? Oh man, I think it's November 17th. Is that it? I think it's the third Sunday in November. So I got like a month and a half, and I got a list of however many songs I'm going to start practicing and get really comfortable with. I've been practicing a little bit, but not as consistently as I probably should. But now that I'm a month and a half out, I should start practicing more. Nice. 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 I feel there's some kind of flow I caught in there somewhere, which is very nice. I dig it. Friends, that once again was attuned to the key of D. Beats per minute was 139.5. I see everybody's best friend Don is in place. Don, you made it, my man. Here's the best part. You're gonna like this so much. You're gonna like this so much. Listen to this, Don. You made it just in time. Just in time. It's almost as if your presence alone has brought the following blessing upon all of us, Don. It is the first official cheers moment of the stream. Grab your drink, my friends. We're doing it. Grab your drink, my friends. We are about to have that very special, that sacred unifying moment that we will share now together. I'm grabbing my water. You grab whatever you're going to grab. You might have some water like I have. You might have some coffee. You might have, whoa, who knows what you might have. Whatever you do have for a drink or other consumable thing. Somebody once asked if they could eat something as part of the cheers. I was like, you know, that's in bounds, yeah. So something that you can actually just pick up with your hands and do with the rest of us. That's all this really is. So grab a thing that you can enjoy and nourish yourself with a little bit. My friends, we're going to do this. We're going to do our cheers on 3. It comes like this. 1, and then we got 2. Friends, we're coming with the cheers moment right now on 3. Clink. Cheers, my friends. Somehow these cheers moments, they just stay so fresh and fulfilling, so fresh and inspiring. I like them a lot. Thank you, Don. Thank you for bringing your blessing to us. We all benefit when we do these cheers together. There's been scientific studies. We are now linked, and we are going to see to each other's welfare. It's going to be wonderful. Friends, that was the 3rd beat, it looks like. That was D. I'm moving on my randomized list over here. I got my A flat coming in next. Okay, you got it, randomized list. I'll do whatever you say. All right. As always, my friends, the next step is for me to remind myself what on earth I'm going to be improvising with, and you get to join me on that and have a very glorious time along the way. So let's do it. Let's see what are the instruments I'll be improvising with. All right. All right, doing it. Friends, that one was once again tuned to the key of A flat. Beats per minute was 151.4. I see we got some flame emojis coming in the chat here. We got some, what is that, firecrackers, would you say? I feel this had some redeeming qualities. I feel there was a part near the end there where I was like, I wanted to do something and then my hands didn't quite do it, and I said, oh no, and then it kind of, there was like, I don't know, 2 to 4 measures or 2 to 4 bars where it was quite, muffled a bit, and I said, so I got to practice. What I was trying to do was turn the effects on and off selectively on only certain layers so that only they'll be affected by the output effect, in this case the slicer. But the bass isn't affected by it now. So I was trying to go from this where these were affected by reverb, and I wanted to turn those off as I brought these on, and then make these only do slicers. So I'm gonna have to practice a little more with my I guess on-off effects. That was the thing that was needing more nimble navigation. I love the reverse stuff though. All right, friends, that was again the A flat, and that means it was the 4th beat of the stream today. I am looking at the clock. We're at 47 minutes. That went really fast. I guess I talked about Dinku for like 5 minutes there, so that probably took up a little bit of time. That's roughly a song's length. So I guess I'll go on to the next one. This one will probably be the minimal percussion beat, since we are getting close to the end of the stream. So I'm going to slip this one in. What is it going to be tuned to? This is going to be a B flat. Oh, is it that B flat? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, is it that B flat? All right, I made it, my friends. I'm not sure if it's that B flat. It might not be. I might be making it getting it all hype with it, and it's the other B flat. But there's one B flat where I have a very distinctive bass, I guess, voice or bass texture, whatever you call it, and it's very distinctive. So I'm just wondering if it's that one, because I don't remember. So let's find out together. I don't know what on earth I'm going to be improvising with. Let's discover that, my friends. I see we have our new friend MMS. He says, "Man, I'm from Russia, and pardon my phrasing and my choice of words here, but I think that you are the goat." Welcome, welcome, MMS. You made it. This is such a good decision joining today and even joining the chat. You know, my policy, I don't know if I've said this out loud, but my policy is, welcome to the stream, whether you're in real time in live stream or you're joining us afterward. Everyone is equally part of this. Also, welcome whether you want to join in the chat and you want to say stuff, you want to leave a comment below, or you don't. You just want to, put it on while you do something else across the room. All of that is very welcome here. This is a very inclusive environment. My friends, I'm moving on to the B flat. Yes, the B flat. I got it. That's good. All right, yes. So let's test out. And again, welcome, MS. You made it. Good decision joining today. You are part of the Reconsider community. Welcome. Nice. I even caught the little bit of additional echo there at the very end when I press stop. I love when it does that. Friends, that was this stream's minimal percussion beat. Although it was, I would say that was on the heavier end of rhythmic for those kinds of tracks. I see Cuppa Dubs in the place. Welcome, Cuppa. Thank you for joining us today. Checking out the beats per minute here. Again, that was a B flat. Beats per minute is 112.1. 112.1. Yeah, this one was pretty good. I liked, at the end, I let it hang for, what, 16 bars, I guess the way it was counting. Normally I wouldn't have done that. I would have cut it more abruptly, but I was like, well, let me do something I don't normally do, which is usually what I do in almost every track. I'm doing something that I'm like, well, this feels unnatural, let me try this. That's usually my modus operandi as an artist. My modus operandi as a live streamer is to fit in one more beat, even though, as I'm speaking, this very sentence right this instant is at 58 minutes, which means we're almost at an hour. We're almost indistinguishable for an hour. But I got to slip in one more beat. So I'm going to slip in one more beat. We're going to get more content today. Isn't that wonderful? Simply Risky's in the place. I don't believe I formally welcomed you, Risky. Thank you for joining us. Welcome, 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 welcome. My friends, if you have not yet liked this video, please like this video. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe. And if you have not yet joined me going on to the next beat, which is going to be tuned to the key of G, then please join me right now as I go over to the next beat, which is going to be tuned to the key of G. Let's see what this one is, my friends. All right, as always, we are now going to jump into some, remembering and discovering of what on earth I'm going to be using right now in order to improvise with. So let's find out. Let's do it. Nice. Nice. You did it. Did it. Did it, my friends. That one was tuned to the key of G. Beats per minute is 85.8. I felt that was a pretty good way to conclude today's live stream. It has a very, inspirational, upbeat energy. Trusto says Zapp and Roger vibes. I do not know who Zapp and Roger is. I'm gonna have to look that up. Fortunately, it's recorded there in the chat. I love it. That's good. I say there's a lot of other chats went by that I get. It's very easy for me to not get fully caught up with the chat. So there's probably a bunch of things that you guys said that I should maybe have a bigger monitor or something, so I can see more of what you're saying. But that's the benefit of the replay, because we can always interact via the comments as well. Speaking of interacting, my friends, you know what time it is. We are concluding the live stream, and you know what very inspirational and wonderful activity we have to engage in together at this time. You already know where this is going. Just think about the fact that you know already that we're about to do the final official live stream's cheers moment. Whoa! Grab a drink, my friends. Grab a drink. It is time. It is time. I'm grabbing my water. You can grab whatever you got, whatever you might have. You might have coffee and juice, and I think we established earlier those are the only 3 possible beverages. There's water and coffee and juice. So pick one of those 3. We got lots of fire emojis in the chat as well. That's very appropriate right now for the final cheers moment of today's stream. Look at how together you're feeling already. You can feel the anticipation building up. You're like, man, this is going to be so good. I know there's all these other people who are joining us, even the people who are with us after the live stream, people who are watching on replay. Here it comes, my friends. We're going to do this cheers moment. It's coming on 3. We're doing it right now. We're coming on 3. I'm doing it on 1. The cheers moment, my friends, is coming so soon after 2. And then we do it on 3. Clink. Cheers, my friends. Oh, it's so good. That's so good. That's so good. I feel so together. All of us. I can feel all of us right now. I'm feeling all of us. This is so good. You're feeling all of us too, my friends. I see Symptoms of Reality says, are you doing the challenge this weekend? The answer is probably not, but it's not off the table. It's not off the table. The Hardware James Challenge. Oh, you know what I did do, though? Just earlier this morning, like an hour before the live stream started, I bought my first piece of Hardware Jams merchandise. I got a t-shirt. I got the, whatever, black standard Hardware Jams logo. I got that. So hopefully I'll be able to sport that within a month or so. MMS says, I want to become more popular and then we'll compete as composers. If you're saying let's, fraternize as peers, I encourage you to continue sharing your stuff. That is indeed a good move. But I don't want to compete. If that's okay. I don't want to compete. I'm more down with collaboration. Competition, there's a couple spaces in my life where competition is good. There's a little bit of that at work. A little bit of that with past and future me. Competing with past and future me. But usually with other people, most other situations, I prefer to at least get along. Oh, I guess video games. Video games would be another space where I'm down with competition. That's what those are for, in some cases. In any case, my friends, what an amazingly awesome and good and other positive adjectives live stream this was today. This really was the best live stream you're going to see all day. Man, how is it that I'm able to deliver on that every time? I'm not sure. It's magic even to me. I just use the magic. I'm not wielding it. I'm not directing it. The magic is the magic. Friends, thank you for being here today. I hope to see you in the next Reconsider It live stream. My regulars know when that is. My regulars know that the live streams are generally every Wednesday and Saturday. Check the About page of my channel if you want the general weekly schedule. By the way, the About page of my channel, that also has mad links to my other just stuff before I started doing looping and live streaming, all my rap stuff. I know rap's been coming up in the last few streams, which is awesome. I love feeling that you have, positive anticipation for the next time I'm going to rap. And I don't know when it's going to be. It might be still on this live stream. It might bust something out. It might be the next live stream. But on the About page of my channel, you can get some of my old studio releases from most of them are pre-pandemic. But that's me working with other producers, collaborating with other rappers. I've got my rap crew, Outside Voices. That was 7 of us from the local area. Outside Voices crew. We used to collaborate with each other, and we're always on each other's shows and jumping on stage with each other and stuff. And one day one of us was like, hey man, why don't we just do a giant, Wu-Tang style collaboration? And the rest of us were like, yes. And so we went out for a weekend. This is actually such a fun story to tell. We went out for a weekend to a cabin where we didn't have service or anything. We had a couple electrical outlets, but that was it. And we went out on Saturday morning, and there was 8 of us that day. And we spent all of Saturday through, what did we get there? We probably got there about 12 noon. And pretty much right away, 12:30, 1 o'clock, we started writing. And we were writing until, 2 in the morning or whatever, Some of us actually didn't sleep, just up till the next morning with the bonfire still going and all that. But we wrote an EP just in one day while we were there, all of us together in a cabin. It's really dope. That was our first EP we released, 6 songs. And we recorded it on Sunday, by the way. That's the other part of the story. We wrote the album on Saturday, and then we recorded it on Sunday. We had a recording engineer we know came out. And he just, set up a mic. We had nice acoustics, because the cabin's all wood, and there was interesting ceilings and things. So that was really cool. MIC's in the place. Welcome, MIC. We're just thinking a little bit about this and that. So we recorded the album on Sunday. That's our first album. That's only 6 songs. Then after that, we did another album. One of our rappers dropped, so it was 7 of us total. 5 rappers, 3 producers. One of them was a rapper and producer. He was the guy who had the cabin. His name's Everyday. And we recorded another album, which is more of a full length. That one's called Overture. All of this is linked from the About page on my channel. That one was good. I was really happy with that album. I actually just threw on a couple songs the other day. I was like, oh yeah, this is dope. Oh yeah, that was nice. So that's a good one. But then the pandemic hit and just everything fell apart, and that was the last thing we ever released was Overture. Then I got other albums that I did with a producer in my group Conscious Object. Conscious Object is probably my best received project overall. He was a 9 Inch Nails type of guy. He was making beats like that, and I'm sitting here rapping about all sorts of really inward stuff, difficult conflicts, and in some cases mystical things. I have a song rapping about consciousness, which is called Decision Maker, which is really dope. That's one of my most, actually, MIC, you saw me perform Decision Maker at the show that we met. MIC and I met playing a show with Carnage. Carnage the Executioner had both of us on a show. Carnage is a live looping guy as well. If you don't know Carnage, wow, you're about to have an awesome experience. You really got to go discover Carnage. Anyway, Carnage had me and MIC up for a show, and you heard me do this song, MIC, Decision Maker. That's the one where I'm rapping about whatever I'm rapping about. I'm trying to think if I can remember the lyrics right now. Do they fit on this beat? This beat's a little fast. Try slowing it down. Not quite. I hear the voice of every second I've lived, condensed into a single sentence in the present. It gives the executive summary message to which I need to dedicate all of my attention and quick. Cause check it, if my sensory input is to be trusted, then the local setting exists. And it'd be best if I could assess how it fits into the bigger picture where I live and rest and then live. Cause I don't have the time to sit and decide which of the stimulus I'm getting hit with is prime for me to focus on. Give me the 5-second elevated version of friggin' busy, alright? All I need is a simpler line drawn to keep this simple in white and black, cause that I could understand, so convincing to find the narrative advocate that with which I'm aligned. That's the first verse of Decision Maker. Glad that I was able to get that out. I might perform that one at the show I'm doing soon. But anyway, yeah, that's the song that's like, I'm rapping about consciousness itself, like the perspective of the observer. I'm not so crass of a poet that I talk about it overtly, but that's what it's about. Gotta get caught up on the chat again. MIC says, yeah, I remember that. That was amazing. Oh yeah, Jake. Oh my God, MIC is reminding me of another guy who played that show with us. This guy is awesome. Awesome. He is so dope. His name is Beatbox Jake. That's it, just Beatbox Jake. I wish I could throw a link actually into the chat, but I don't have that ability technically right now. But Beatbox Jake, he is dope. He is dope. He has a guitar, like electric guitar, and he, you know, also a looper. I think he has I don't know what kind of loop header. It's not one of these. MIC has the same one that I have here, both of these actually. But Beatbox Jake has some other kind of looper, and he just beatbox a beat for himself, and then he plays electric guitar over it. It's the flyest shit. It was so dope. I'm glad that I discovered it live in person. And we had a dive bar show where it's like, you know, you're pretty close and all that. And I got to experience Beatbox Jake in all of his glory. That was awesome. Yeah, I'm glad you reminded. Yeah, he just released a new album, MIC says. Full Metal Bracket. I have not heard that yet, but I know he released it. I liked his promotion strategy too. He had like every week he had some kind of little card or something associated with a song from the upcoming album. So it was a nice way to keep it fresh in our minds. He's dope. Yeah, Beatbox Jake is awesome. Friends, you know what was really awesome about this today? You. Being here with you. Being here with you, my friends, is very good. Very good experience. My friends, I hope to see you in the next live stream. As I was saying earlier about the About page, we do these every Wednesdays and Saturdays. There's an exception coming up late in October. I'm going to miss a Wednesday. I missed a Wednesday last month, so occasionally I have obligations and conflicts. Wednesdays and Saturdays, though. And until then, my friends, please, please have a very good rest of your day today. Please have a very inspiring rest of your day today. Please let the rest of your day today fulfill you in ways that you're not even imagining or thinking about, in ways that you can't even imagine or think about, things that are new. Let there be new opening windows and doorways for you in the rest of your day today. Please let today bring you to an entirely new and more advanced and more evolved place, my friends, and I will see you in the next Reconsider It live stream.